Good morning, everybody. I am the only one on Main Street right now because it is almost 5:30 in the morning and I'm going to Philly today. And B&G just made me wait 10 minutes for the only customer in the entire building to wait for their fucking plain bagel with cream cheese. I can't believe it took longer for me to get a plain bagel with cream cheese than the place down the street takes to make a bacon, egg, and cheese. Really says something between Bagel Boys and B&G and Ramsey. Made it to the belly of the beast, Secaucus Junction. I got a train in about 2 minutes. That'll take me down to Trenton. Made it to Trenton. Now, how the hell do I get to a River Line train? I'm crossing because you're not. My train leaves in like a minute. Ladies and gentlemen, we made it to Camden, New Jersey. Holy cow, what a ride. River Line is honestly pretty scenic. I love it. Now we're in downtown Camden. We're gonna take the PATCO over to downtown in Philly. Okay, we just got all the way here for $1.60 in 3 hours. The only thing that cost me money was the PATCO, so not bad. We're just in Center City right now. I gotta find a place to take it. Everything else is going to plan. We finally made it. 3 hours of transit, totally worth it because it was all free. So I'm just a little north of Center City in Philly. You can actually see where my destination is behind me, this little bridge. That is just like that abandoned High Line in Queens, just like what the High Line used to be in Manhattan before they renovated it in 2011. This is an original Pennsylvania or something like that rail bridge. I'm going to go explore it. I know there's an access point somewhere. It's about a mile long and they actually renovated half of it and turned it into a park. So I want to see what the old abandoned part of it looks like. I found a way up here. This is honestly pretty fucking amazing. It's really cool. I can't believe that there's just like a random abandoned High Line in Philadelphia. For some reason, they didn't build the park any further than like a couple blocks away, but I'm just over here seeing what's left. Well guys, I pretty much made it to the end of the line. There's not much more than this. It's just a bunch of abandoned elevated rail, but this is one of the cooler spots I've ever been to in Philadelphia, especially since it's like right next to Center City. And the park is literally right over there. Wish I could get to it from here, low key, but there's like barbed wire and everything. Be it that I'm down here in Center City. I'm at 15th Street right by City Hall. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to Graffiti Pier first and then come back the other way and go all the way down to 30th Street Station, which is literally like right down the street here. So yeah, I'm gonna have to take the Market Frankford line out to Frankfurt Transportation Center in that direction. I've been there a couple times. You guys have seen it in the vlog if you're with me long enough. The reason why I'm going down there is because half of Graffiti Pier collapsed into the Delaware River. So I wanna go check it out before, you know, the police either close it up or it might get renovated or something like that. I don't think there's any way to save save it, but it's been there since 1925. So it's been battling the harsh Delaware River for years and years and years, especially the harsh winters with all the ice and snow. Let's get over there. We got to get up to the northeast side of Philly. The fact that Philadelphia still has running streetcars is honestly one of the cooler things about this city. It's so old school and it feels like I'm riding around in New Orleans. I'm finally over by Graffiti Pier. Let's hope I can get into it. I don't know how the situation is over here. We're gonna try and find our way in. Holy cow. So I managed to find my way over here, but I see a big new barbed wire fence over here. I wonder if there's a way around it. The resilience of Philadelphians, I don't think this was gonna stop anybody from getting in. This is pretty lackluster. You wanna know something crazy? I've done all of this and it's only 11:30 in the morning. I mean, I did have to get up at like 5 o'clock, but I still made the trains. We got all the way out here for like pretty much nothing. What a day so far. It's not even noon. I'm gonna spend some time here and then I'm gonna head back towards the city. All right, so that guy out there I met was Manny. He was fucking awesome, a local Philly resident, and he was telling me about stories back here when there was actually more of this place. Back when he was in high school, like about 15, 20 years ago, told me about all these stories of him coming out here when he was a kid, born and raised in Philly. Probably gonna end up going to this place called The Cliffs. And The Cliffs is out in like this like Frisbee golf course, so we're gonna try and make it over there. It's probably gonna take around an hour. I love the people I meet out here in Philly. That took a while. I cut all the way to the other side of town, and now I'm by the Girard House over here, which is pretty cool, a historic structure. I'm still going to the Cliffs, which is gonna be a walk up to this like disc golf place, and then I gotta walk through the woods somewhere. I'm walking through this back area in a disc golf course, trying to find the Cliffs. I think I'm getting close. Well guys, I made it to the Cliffs. This was built in like, I believe 1753 by a guy named Josh Fisher. He pretty much had this beautiful house out in this big pasture overlooking the Schuylkill River over there. Out in the 70s about, I would say, they had arson here. So all that's left is the frame of the house. I'm gonna go check it out, whatever's inside of this big art wall here. I made it out of the Frisbee golf course. That was honestly really, really cool just because it was a very, very historic building, older than the country itself. Now I think I have to go get food because I haven't eaten anything. I think I'm gonna either go get pizza or a cheesesteak. I'll find out. You guys will find out too. We gotta get over to a bus, trolley or something, and we are far out.
Now this is a good ass Philly cheesesteak.
So the main reason I'm out here over in like southwestern Philly, like the mainland Philly, I'm actually going to like this skate park over here that's underneath this bridge that I was just on to shoot that amazing time lapse you just saw. I want to find out where it is, how to access it. I think it's down this road that I'm heading down right now, but can't be too sure. I don't know about Google Maps these days. This is a pretty awesome skate park. I'm the only one here. There's like barely anybody around, just a bunch of guys fishing down there, but holy shit, this is so cool. spending almost an hour here at this park. It is now 4:15, and I think it's now time to head back to New Jersey. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna head to 30th Street Station from here. I'm not gonna take the Atlantic City line because I really don't wanna go to Pennsauken Transit Terminal. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the PATCO. So I'm gonna have to get something like a Market Frankfurt line over to a PATCO station, and then I'll have to go back to Camden from there. Before I head out though, I gotta check out this staircase because there used to be an old railroad trestle bridge that I guess they knocked down, but it looks like maybe SEPTA's putting something here. We'll figure it out right now. Honestly, I have no idea. I just didn't want to go through the rest of that thicket. Here it is, William H. Gray, 30th Street Station. Now just a pit stop, hopefully at like an Annie Ann's or something like that, and then I'll be on my way. Made it over to 13th Street. I'm just gonna skateboard down a few blocks because this is the last time I'll be outside in Philadelphia today. Back to Trenton. I was literally only here for like 2 minutes before. I finally have a little bit of time just to hang here, about 20 minutes until my train. We're getting there, we're getting there. Just 2 more trains, 1 connection, Northeast Corridor train back to Secaucus. We are heading back towards Secaucus, heading back towards Newark. That was absolutely amazing. I'm so glad that I fucking got to do this, and the fact that today was one of the last weekdays of the fair holiday because of NJ Transit's free transit. I would never have done this otherwise because the train takes a little bit longer, but I don't have to worry about parking or anything like that, which is great. Let's take the train back home. Well guys, we made it to the belly of the beast, Secaucus Junction, so now just waiting to get on a train to go back to Ramsey. I'm so tired, I just want to get home. I've been up since 5 a.m. Alright everybody, well that's going to be it for the vlog. I just made it home. What a day. It is now 10 o'clock exactly. Thank you for coming along for the journey with me. That was a wild ride. But I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Newark Penn Station, change here for the Raritan Valley line. Cab, bus service, path and light rail. Airport passengers remain on board. Airport will follow. Once again folks, Newark Penn Station.